Hello grade 10 students, this is part 2 of our series in the course selection presentations to help you do some research on post-secondary institutions so that you can choose your courses wisely for your grade 11 year. This is Miss Dodham and I will be walking you through how you find the information that will help you in making your choices. As you can see, I am on cedarbraeci.com, our school website. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the menu. I will look and see where guidance is. There's an arrow. I will click on the arrow, go down, see the word post-secondary pathways, and open that arrow also. What you will find here is apprenticeship, college, and university. I will go through each of those to show you what you can find in that area to help you make your decisions. So let's start off with apprenticeship programs. When you click that button for apprenticeship programs, what you find is there is information about what an apprenticeship is, why choose an apprenticeship, and there's also over 140 careers that you could get into that are apprenticeship jobs. Now, the two areas I want to focus in right now are this one. Do you want to work in the trades? And this is from the Ontario government. And if we click on that, what this particular website does is it tells you how an apprenticeship works, how to explore the trades, how to prepare for an apprenticeship, how to start an apprenticeship. And it basically takes you through the way that the majority of students may think about going into a trade. And it talks about information that will help you get in there. So, as I said, exploring the trades, how to prepare for your apprenticeship, what do you do if you're in high school, how to start an apprenticeship, and it gives you that very basic step-by-step, this is how you do this. And it is, as I said, the general route that many people will take to get into apprenticeships. And so it's a very good place to start to understand what an apprenticeship is. We also, if I go back to our page, have the Ontario Youth Apprenticeship Program. Now, why is this important? Because this is the TDSB program that students can get into, and they take this program along with a 4-credit co-op, and they could be part of the specialist high skills majors in construction, but they will take this particular program to train towards getting their level 1 apprenticeship in an area of interest to themselves. Now, we've got the link to the page. We also have some pre-apprenticeship programs. We also have a section called What is Apprenticeship? So let's look at this OYAP page. On this OYAP page, if I hover over the word, it tells me what it is, the different programs, events, graduates, elementary information, more information about what an apprenticeship is, but let's go into the programs. So when we look at the program page, it will give us a variety of different programs, and don't worry, it does take this particular page a little bit of time to open. And so while it does that, while we wait for it to open, notice there are some videos you can watch to get a head start, look at some skills information, and we will just wait as this opens up. It also tells you when you can start an apprenticeship. So it's a very good site to look at an apprenticeship information. Now notice here, this is a very interesting thing for you to look at. Did you know that 48% of our current trades workforce can retire in 5 years? So the area of trades is very important. Here we go, programs. So you look at which program is right for you. They have something called a construction quick start. They have your classic OYAP, specialized, accelerated. They have things called step into construction, transportation, PACE. They're all related to Ontario Youth Apprenticeships. And it will show you here which will help you get into different particular areas after you finish high school. Now notice here also it talks about SHISM and OYAP. And as I said, if you are in our specialist high skills major, you do have to take co-op. But if you are interested in the trades, you would be looking at taking a 4-credit co-op and possibly an Ontario Youth Apprenticeship Program. And so using our school website to look at some of those trades, how to, what you want to do, these particular programs, it's going to influence you in what you take. And what you will probably find is most of these apprenticeship programs, whether you can start at a younger age with a certain number of credits or not, will require you to take a math in grade 12 and of course your English in grade 12 and have your diploma. There are other areas that you can check here. This particular website, Skilled Trades Ontario, is an excellent website to learn a lot more about the trades and what's available, and just get into that depth of what could be or what is of interest to you. So let's close those down and we'll go back to our website. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll to the side. Now notice to the side now we have all our different categories available. So let's click on college now. Now college, at the top of the page you will have a section that will help you find information. The bottom section is more about how you apply. So there's a couple of things we can do. We can click on this link called Types of Programs in Ontario Colleges. And what this does for you is that it shows you there are certificate programs, there are diploma programs that are 2 years, advanced diploma programs that are 3 years. There's also 4-year degree programs. And by the way, all of those 4-year degree programs do require you to have in grade 12 6 courses that the codes have a 4 and a U or a 4 and an M in them. So for instance, ENG 4U1 or Art AVI 4M1. So they do require you to have 6 of those grade 12 U or M courses. A graduate certificate you can't do until you've actually perhaps completed a degree or a diploma, and then we have our collaborative programs between universities and colleges, co-op programs, and apprenticeship programs. So let's just take a look at one of these. I'm going to go into the degree programs. And in the degree programs, what it has done for me now, it has given me 652 possibilities of a degree I can take at the colleges in Ontario. And that's a lot of programs to look at. So what I want to do is I want to do a little bit of a filter. So I'm going to go to the left of the screen, open up where it says colleges, and I need to stay in the Toronto area. So I'm going to choose Centennial and Durham and George Brown and let's do Humber, and we'll also do Seneca, because those particular colleges I can travel to in order to get to that particular program I'm interested in. Now, as we look at the top, notice there is a joint program here between the University of Toronto, Scarborough, and Centennial. And what you see is that, see this thing here, OUAC? If you wanted to apply for that, you would have to apply on the Ontario University Application Centre, not the College Application Centre. But if I want to know more about this, what I do is I click on the word website, and we wait for this to open. Oh, and the page is not found. That's not a good way to start. So let's go back and see if we can find another one that might actually work. So let's go to the Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Let's see if that'll work. So we open that one up. There we go. Bachelor of Science in Nursing, collaborative nursing degree. And when I go down, what I find is the location that I would have to go to. I find that it is a degree program and it is 4 years, which means 8 semesters. And I scroll down a little bit more and it gives me a description of what the program is all about. I can get a little more information, but the overview tells me if I want to, I can look at the courses, the career options. But what I'm most interested in is the admission requirements. What do I need to get into this? So what it tells me is I need my Ontario Secondary School Diploma, 6 grade 12 U or M courses, including grade 12 University English, Biology, Chemistry, and a grade 11 U or M or grade 12 U Mathematics, one of functions, so the MCF 3M, or functions and relations, MCR 3U, Advanced Functions, MHF for you, Calculus and Vectors, MCV for you, or Math of Data Management, MDM for you. So you have to, in order to get into this program, definitely have your diploma. You have to have grade 12 University English, grade 12 University Biology, and grade 12 University Chemistry, and one of the maths that are listed. So it could be a grade 11 math or a grade 12 math. So that makes our life a little easier, except if we don't know what leads into those. So in grade 11, if you're going to go into this program, you have to take your grade 11 University English. For biology and chemistry, you have to take your grade 11 biology and your grade 11 chemistry at the university level. For math, you could take a 3M math, the mixed math, or you could take a university math, the UMath. However, you might decide, well, there might be some other places I want to go, because I know that there's other nursing programs that require you to have the grade 12 math. They do prefer the grade 12 university math for nursing. So the MCR3U would lead you to the advanced functions, and advanced functions could lead to calculus. The 3M, if you took that in grade 11, would lead you to the math of data management. So here you have to think about, how good am I at math? What can I do in that area of math? Should I go with the mixed college or university, or should I go with the U just to open up my doors even a little bit more? But it depends on your ability to do math. So let's close that. Now, this is just one way to do things. We can look at all the degree programs. However, if we go back to our college page, what you'll find too is I also have Find a Program. And in this one, Find a Program, you can use a keyword search. You can look at categories. You can look at colleges and click on the college and see everything that that college offers. But if I use the category, what I'm looking at, I'm going to open Business, Finance, and Administration. And what am I going to look at? I'm going to choose, say I want to go into Human Resources. So I'm going to go into Human Resources. And what it does is it opens up for me what to expect in the area of Human Resources. But then, again, I have all of these programs that offer Human Resources. But there's 399 of them, and I don't really want that. So I'm going to go back here again and filter it by college. So I'm going to, again, Traveling Distance, Centennial, Durham, George Brown, Humber, and Seneca. So now I've broken all of these down. We've already looked at a bachelor's degree. So remember, anything that you see that says the word bachelor is a degree program. If it does not say bachelor, it is a diploma program of some sort. So I've already looked at Centennial for something. So let's look at Durham College, for instance. We're going to open their website. I'm going to go to Human Resources Business. And here it just looks a little bit different, but I still find the same information. It's the Oshawa campus. It's 4 semesters, which equals 2 years. Gives me a program overview, gives me more detail, but what I'm interested in is the admission requirements. So this particular program requires me to have grade 12 college English or university English. Either one is fine to have. So again, that influences what you take in grade 11. Grade 11 mathematics, C, M, or U. So we can do that. So it is another particular way of looking by category. And then you go into the programs, then you take a look at those. And you can also look at the courses here, the costs, the careers, options. But you want to know the admission requirements. So I'm going to go back to Human Resources here. And if I want to find out more of other schools, I just click on the bottom and we head off again to some other place. Now, you will find too that you will see things that say graduate certificates. You cannot take those, so you don't check those ones out because you have to have a degree or diploma to get into those. And not an Ontario high school diploma, but a college diploma. So you choose by looking at the website and finding out more about the program. Now, if we go back to our college page here again, you can also look at skilled trades, highly competitive programs, joint programs, and just get a little more information about these. But what you're looking for really is, what do I need to take in grade 12 in order to get into the right classes in grade 11. So let's do university now. We're going to click on the word university on our left-hand side. The top part of the screen will tell you about our research. Bottom part talks about applying. So here there is a place called Ontario University's Info. And this program information website is a really good one to use. And there is, by the way, a tutorial video to help you if you need some help figuring out how to use it. So I'm going to open that program information website. Again, you can do, and every time you open it for the first time, you will have a screen that pops up to ask you, do you want some information from the different universities? You can browse by category. You can browse by a keyword. So here I'm going to put in the word biology. So let's search all biology programs. Let's see what it has. Now here I can see there are 235 biology programs. Now I may not want to take 235 biology programs, so I might look for a particular school that I'm interested in. And if I wanted to do that, I could actually sort by university, and then it would list things alphabetically by university. So at this point, let's just go with what's here. I'm going to look at animal biology. That's the top one. So when I do that, it gives me the grade range, 85 to 91% average of those 6 grade 12 URM courses that students took for getting into this program for last September, so that would be September 2023. If I click on the words requirements, it tells me what I need. Well, I need grade 12 University English. I need advanced functions, which means I must take 3U English and 3U Math. I need 2 from biology, chemistry, or physics. Means grade 11 University Biology, grade 11 University Chemistry, grade 11 University Physics, plus 2 other grade 12 URM courses. And they do recommend that biology, chemistry, and physics are all recommended. And if you lack one of those, you're going to have to take that course. Say you didn't take physics, you're going to have to take a physics course in the semester 1 of your first year of university. So that is how you start to figure out. And if you want to know more about the program, you just go down to the bottom of the page, you click on program website, and it tells you more of the program because it takes you right into the school that is offering this particular program. Now, going back to here again, we go to program information website. Say you know the university you want to go to. So I'm going to get to know Ontario's universities. And now I've got every university listed here. And again, I can choose by looking at their different programs. So if I wanted to look at, let's look at somebody we don't usually look at. Let's look at Ontario Tech University. Ontario Tech University is in Oshawa, and it offers a number of different programs. And we can take a look through, but let's just find out let's go to G to L and see what they offer there. Game development and interactive media. Well, that's different. Let's see what they need to get into that one. Again, I come to this page. It tells me the grade range, but I want to know the requirements. I need 6 grade 12 URM courses, including English and 1 of advanced functions, calculus, or math of data management, or computer science. So that ICS for you is computer science, which means you have to take the grade 11 University Computer Science in order to take the grade 12. And again, these particular maths, you are taking the MCR 3U to get into advanced functions and then calculus or math of data management. Program website, you check out more information. So when you are doing your research, you really are starting to look at either keywords, the universities themselves, or you browse by categories and you happen to see, okay, I want computer science. Let me see who's offering computer science. I go into that, and you click on the name of the program. So we have lots of different things that you can choose from, but you must go in and look at the particular programs. I'm going to look at computer engineering because this is another one that's very interesting. Tells me again, range, requirements, English, advanced functions, calculus, physics, chemistry. So going back to the pattern we've been following, you will find that you can figure out your grade 11 courses by knowing your grade 12 courses. So let's go back to our school website, and this time I'm going to go to the course selection page because I want you to see something here. On this course selection page, right here is your My Blueprint link. Please use that. But you will also find the English, Math, Science, and ESL Pathways chart. That will help you determine what English, Math, and Science leads to grade 12 English, Math, or Science from grade 11, and you can figure out those courses. You will also see certificates you can get. Some of the departments give me videos for what they offer. The Specialist High Skills major in business and in construction, you might want to check that out because that does include a co-op. You have instructions on how do your course selection, and if you're in immersion or extended French, of course, I give you a listing of all the courses that are offered in French in grade 9 to 12. But the one thing I want you to look at is here, the transition pages. I'm going to click on this button, and every grade has a section. And we're going to look at 10 to 11, and this is where you will find the package that we gave you in your grade 10 period 1 class. You will also find a course selection sheet, which is a guide that you can check off the codes you're interested in, find out more about the Specialist High Skills major, and of course the course chart. Now, what if you are having difficulties figuring out, okay, which grade 11 course leads to what grade 12 course? And so you go down one further thing to grade 11 going into grade 12, and you look at this sheet, grade 12 course chart. And on this chart, what you will find is that you will find, again, the name of the program, the course code, and the prerequisite. Notice 4U English requires you to have NBE 3U. But if I go down to the optional subjects, it tells you on the right-hand side what you need to take. So say you wanted to go into grade 12 drama. Well, you have to have grade 11 drama. If you want to go into visual arts, the crafts or the visual arts, it shows you the code that you have to have in grade 11. Same with business. Now you'll see some of them that says suggested preparation, any business studies or Canadian World Studies course at the university or the university college, meaning mixed or college preparation level. So if you wanted to get into, say, business leadership, you could have a grade 11 university English and you would have the prerequisite to go into this particular course. But this is where you're going to find, what do I need to take in grade 11 to get to those grade 12 courses, and these are the things that will help you in determining what you take in grade 11. So let's go back to course selection page, grade transition. We go back up here. You have the information that you need here. So what if you need a little more information, or you just don't know what you want to take? So we'll go back to course selection, and this time I'm going to say, okay, let's talk to your guidance counselor. So on the left-hand side here, we'll have Meet the Guidance Team. You can click on this to make an appointment. You click. It gives you a login. You log in and you try to make an appointment with your guidance counselor. That's a good thing to do. Now, if you don't know who your guidance counselor is, if you go down a little further on the Meet the Team, you'll find that your guidance counselors are listed here, and it also lists for you the last names of the students that we deal with. So course selection really is this. Do some research into either apprenticeship, college, university, or all three to find out what you're really interested in. Find out what you need to take in grade 12. Go back to the transition page, look at the grade 12 sheet of prerequisites, find out what you need to take in grade 11 to get to that grade 12 course, and then you have exactly the course you need to take in grade 11 in order to get into the post-secondary program you would like to take later on. So, Let's go back up here again. Where did we start? We started at cedarbraeci.com at the home page. We went to guidance. We opened up the arrow. Post-secondary pathways, here we go. And your course selection, you use that page too, and it will take you also to the transitions. Look things over, make wise decisions. If you need help, talk to your guidance counselors. We're there to help you. Good luck, and come and see us.